Hello, everybody. Oh, I want to go to that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cwap Mega Crab, Tribal Mega Crab wrap up. Big shout out to Cwap and all the awesome players that were able to capitalize in each different area, region, or country for Cwap. So big shout out to you guys. We're supposed to have Jamar, one of the admins with Cwap, on the voice chat, but he might be snoozing right now. So he didn't get much sleep last night. So that's probably the reason why. No big deal. But we do have my buddy Shish Kebabber as always. What's up, Shish?
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Good, man. Good. So, guys, we all know that Turtle, my good friend Crazy Turtle, did do a crab wrap up with Huda, which was awesome. I did watch it. It was pretty dope, pretty good. And big shout out to Huda. You can see him as #1 globally, guys. Huda was the #1 Mega Crab Destroyer, finishing at stage 94, 62% destruction. So, big shout out to you, Huda. So, anyways, folks, we just kind of wanted to, I guess, kind of go over the different, the different regions where Cwap players have excelled and finished. Shish, do you have anything to say? Do you know anything that you could fill me in on? I don't know.
No, I don't have the exact specifications of who was who. I know we finished very well. We swept a lot of the first place leaderboards around the world, and we did a very strong showing in the global top 50 and top 100. But I need Jamar for all the specific details. Unfortunately, I don't know all of our players. I can tell you that Triple J dominated Canada once again, making stage 85.
Yeah, there he is, an 18th globally. Big shout out to Triple J. But yeah, you guys, they also did Cwap did a nominating of videos they wanted to showcase and show you guys what these top players did accomplish. They have I can show you them now since I'm not. I mean, we can kind of go over the maps here. I mean, these are really cool. My buddy Fairs, I think, did this where you just click this flag and it opens up to the to this. I'm sorry if I don't know these countries or something. If you can help me out if you do. But you can see here, these were the Cwap teams that were able to be top 10 or top 9 in their own country. So big shout out. And again, guys, I don't know every player in Cwap, so I can't say, but I'm assuming the first place maybe is Cwap or just
I don't know.
Yeah, so so I mean I can go through and show every flag, but I do know that in where is it? Where's the Hong Kong one? Man, I wish these blue letters was in white. Where's HK? Goodness gracious. Oh, there it is. There it is. So in Hong Kong here, folks, I know this is Hong Kong. Yours truly, Incinerator. I again, 68 was the highest I got with that. I just really it was tough for me. I just yeah, 68. I came in 3rd place there, guys, in Hong Kong. So big shout out to Ken K and the other player up top. I don't think they're part of Cwap, but number 3 in HK, Hong Kong. Who'd thought, right? So, anyways, Canada too. Shish, you're up there too as well, right?
Yeah, 5th place in Canada. I ran out of time, unfortunately. For those of you guys that don't know, Cwap means crab with a plan,
Yes.
and it's a big association of players. Really, we try to get top players from all around the planet, and we all crab together. We have a big Telegram room. It's a chat application where we share information, strategies, replays, things like that, and we work together as a team to try to improve our crab progress, basically. So that's what Cwap is, for those of you guys that don't know what it is.
Yes, thank you for doing that. Yeah, no, absolutely, yes. I CWAP it's acronym for that, crab with a plan, absolutely. They also have a Warship one as well, so they are very mighty in numbers of people who are really rocking the crab and the Warships part of the game. So big shout out.
And I mean, I'm kind of just trying to stall here, to be honest. Come on, Jamar, get out here. But basically, I mean, looking at this crab as a whole, I know we actually all really enjoyed it because, as you can see, global #1, Huda, only made it to stage 94. I think
Yes.
it was, right?
Yes.
So that there was just, we had a lot more time on our hands because there were a lot less stages. The stages were more difficult, so we were all able to do a good job on it, I guess. And I don't know what I was going to say after that.
No, no, absolutely, guys. So basically, this crab was not the hasty crab where people were getting to 160, 170. This crab was a little less stressful in a sense, right? It wasn't. People weren't break. They didn't do triple digits here on stages. And we can see with Huda being global #1, 94. You're like, what? That's. Well, let me pinch myself because normally these top global players do reach past 100, but not this time around. It was a tougher crab, and being that it was the anniversary crab or the tribal crab, not the anniversary, the tribal crab, then it's not. I wasn't a favorite amongst everybody. So I mean, it was difficult because the tribe perks were just warrior pretty oriented. So again, it wasn't to the Banks kind of specialty. So I believe we have Jamar on the voice chat. Jamar, are you there, bud?
Hi guys.
Hey,
Sorry I'm a bit late.
it's all right, Jamar. How are you, man?
I'm good. Like I just had a nap and just overslept.
No, man, I understand.
Yeah,
I got your
it's
message.
1 a.m., right? It's 1 a.m. over there.
Is it 1 a.m. over there, Jamar?
It is 1 a.m. here.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll try to make this quick so you can get back to sleep, man. It was so Jamar, we were just kind of going over the fact that Cwap's a big organization and a big group that really has capitalized this tribal crab with rankings that are just amazing for the teams. So can you kind of go over really like Cwap? I don't know all the players. That's the only thing. So I mean,
But we can go with the global leaderboard. I mean, I recognize a lot of the names at the top there. Those are all Cwappers.
yes.
I think this was our most productive crab yet. Like we have, just looking at the top 10, we have about 6 of those names are all ours. So Huda, Tomba, Ivan, Damon, Lord 388, TKD, Ozdemir, those are all our guys.
Wow.
Even plenty more in the 10 to 20. We got Rebel, we got Marky Mark, Norm Life, Samson Spore, Triple J, Mr. Petrick. So definitely like one of our most productive crabs yet. I think we had like 30 plus in the top 100.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Have you ever had 30 plus in the top 100 before in a mega crab?
That's kind of where we're going. We seem to have that kind of the market right now.
Wow.
So around 30, usually low 30s, but now it's looking like we've got high 30s.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yep. You have to take into account that we don't have any Chinese. Like this is all, we know how dominant the Chinese players are as well. So we know that they've got a significant portion of the leaderboard. So
No, absolutely, man. So big shout out. Cwap did capitalize over the Chinese, correct? So big shout out.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's huge, and they're competitive people, man. They know how to play this game. So,
And there's a lot of them.
And there's a lot of them, yeah, exactly. So big shout out to the Chinese, but also big shout out to Cwap for capitalizing this mega crab. So that's pretty dope. Now, Jamar, you did say in Cwap they did nominate some videos to be shown here today, right?
Yep.
So I wasn't able to jump into Cwap 2, but I have that Telegram, that beautiful thing where you uploaded all of them to that. So it was beautiful. Thank you. So we will, and guys, and the quality of these videos are a little bit degraded just because it was a fast pace. In the Cwap, guys, there's so much going on in the background, and they have actually people designated to do recordings. And so what happens is you can't always record in high quality because the file size, it's too big. They got to compress it just to get these videos out. So again, sorry that the quality is not tip top shape, but it's good enough for the eyes to see. Okay.
Well, and it's even more than that. It's all about time, right?
Yeah,
because it takes more time to upload a large video, and it also takes more time for the users, the players, to download a large video when they're trying to do their crabbing. So that's why file sizes try to remain small. It's just a matter of
Absolutely. So, guys, we have a list here of some players. Let's first take a look at my good friend, Norm Life. Norm Life. This was
Let
stage. Oh, go ahead,
well,
Jamar.
let's give some love to the other people we have in the top 100.
Sure,
So
go ahead. Yeah,
top tip, Mr. Petrick, and we have
Mr. Petrick.
3RB, yeah, 20th, 3RB 26, Spectrum 27th, Nat. Ooh, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Look
Uh,
at you.
Ati Reyes 30th, SWIR. That's that Pablo Escobar guy that Shish keeps losing to on Warship.
Nice.
NRS 260, EOD, Chun, 3RB again in 49th. Dan Play is interested. I know he's the guy who won Papucho's tournament.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
He got my $10, or actually OPs. Well, it's all part of the family.
All right. Nice. So Dan Play is not currently in Cwap. He's
no.
okay.
So he'd be kind of first time.
Cool.
Shaz in 50, Ivan 60th. I think Crabby Enki 63, Lamb in 65, one of our admins.
Nice.
Mega Hazy 70th.
Mega
Buyuk
hazy.
Al 4th. Chip 77. Adnan Trad 80th. Yeah, so there's a lot, and we're very, very diversified. That's the best thing about it. STC 87,
Yeah.
HB 88, Dado 94, Dale 95,
Wow.
Bart. Awesome work, guys.
Wow. Nice job, guys. Look at that. Did you hear that? That was a big list there in the top 100. Big shout out to all those Cwap players. You guys do great work and great job on the crab. Especially now, Jamar, can I ask you, did you find this crab a little bit more less stressful, but a little bit more difficult? I mean, did you find it a little bit less, overwhelming?
Not really. I actually found that it was played right into being able to have a good weekend because it didn't take much time. There wasn't many stages to go through. Mainly because it was difficult, and that's kind of why we were all screaming for a difficult crab because we don't want to play like the hasty crab last month where it was just I played 2 accounts and got both to 170-ish.
Sheesh,
So
man.
I don't want to play 340 stages. That just takes up the whole weekend. This way, I've still played 2 accounts, but it just took about 10 hours for each one. So, it's not so much of a time suck. Let's put it that way.
Right, right. No, absolutely, man. No, but that's what I meant by overwhelming. Adhesive crab was overwhelming. It didn't take too much time, so I mean, yeah, it was. It wasn't as much of a drag, I guess. Right? I guess. Would you say?
Yeah.
Awesome, you guys. So again, a big shout out to the Cwap who made top 100. That was super huge. So all the names Jamar called off. Big kudos to you guys. That was awesome. So are you ready to kind of go into the nominated videos, or?
Sure. Let's
Sure.
do this.
All right, guys. So the first one that I see here on stage 52 was Norm Life. He was rocking a 172, guys. That's a 1 gunboat, 7 troop damage, and 2 troop health. And he ran with Kevon. Let's take a look here. Let me load that bad boy up, and there it is. And I'll play it for you here. This is Norm Life, guys, on 52, showing us how it's done here. And this was one of the nominated videos to hit the big screen here. So
Yep. So with CWAP, we have so many people and there are so many different time zones that are able to help us out with recording, and we have a load of volunteers and stuff. So it kind of means that some people don't need to run paces anymore or anything like that. We have so many different people in so many different areas. I think we have
That being said, I think running a pacer is still really important for doing well because it just gives you your own personal experience with the stage. You know, if you make a mistake on a stage somewhere, you'll know to look out for that the second time. So I think pacers are still very important.
Like nothing beats being able to do it on your own for the second time.
Right.
Absolutely. That's the thing about Triple J that's pretty nuts because he's like me. We don't run pacers, but man, he does so well without a pacer.
But I think also like you, he leaves his push to Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he goes to the last minute, but he gets all his hits in, unlike me. No, problem with this was I was looking at the number of stages and estimating my time on that, but I wasn't factoring in that some of these stages take 4 hits per stage, so these stages take more time. That's where I got messed up in my calculation of time management last weekend.
It's tough.
For anyone wondering what we say when we say pacer, it means just another account that we play the crab on. So with similar crab statues, etc.
Right.
Yeah, we have the concept of pacers and pushers. Like if you send out your pacer first, you don't really care. You're not trying to place well with it, but just to get a lay of the land, get some replays, share some intel with the gang, and then we all figure out what's the best strategy going forward. And then you bring your pusher account in, and that's the one that you're actually trying to do well.
Yes, exactly. So basically the pacer's kind of like, you know, you're just kind of it's kind of like your rough draft. You know, you like to a story or something you're writing, a rough draft, and then you're kind of getting through, and then you go to your final draft, which is the final push. And so,
with the pacers, a lot of them run different statues as well. They're just trying to see what sticks. They're just trying to figure out what the meta is, so to speak, for the.
Yes, Missouri time says we have one next month, I believe. Yes, we have another mega crab every month, my friend. They just kind of messed it up. It was just kind of weird without the crab that one month. They just kind of had to make up for it. So it'll be a crab this month.
I think it's 28th June.
Yeah, the 28th of June, my friend. And guys, if we're not reading the chat all too well, we're sorry. We're just trying to, you know, I don't want to talk over everybody and stuff like that. So if I'm not reading the chat, don't think I'm not, you know, seeing everybody. But I do see all your guys' comments and everything coming in. So thank you for that. So yeah, so there you go, guys. So you got the difference between a pacer and a final push account. And so basically they're 2 accounts, and they grind it. And you heard Jamar say last Hasty Crab, he got to stage 170 on both accounts. So that's a lot of stages and a lot of time to do that. So again, wow.
Yeah, that pretty much ate my whole weekend. This way, how I like to play is, so obviously I have my pacer and Nat, so I like to kind of build the roadmap at the very start for the group. Right. I mean, it does rely on one of us kind of pace setting at the very start. So I think for Nat was kind of number one for Friday and Saturday, over the whole crowd. But then obviously as people started to get better on Sunday, then people eventually overtook us.
Right, absolutely, man.
So what I like to do is I just play all Friday night, and then have a very chilled Saturday because I have plans usually, and then Sunday when I've got some downtime, I'll just make my push. And even then, I ran out of time on this one.
So guys, really, when you think about it, if you are part of Cwap, you have to really appreciate these guys that are really good, that really can provide the replays for the people that aren't as good, right? Like myself, to rely on, because it takes so much time and effort, guys. But behind these guys really do an awesome job. So again, a big shout out to you, Jamar, and everybody that leads the way, because you know how many times that I need help find out exactly. Okay, well, let's see. So it's really good. So guys, Cwap again, big shout out to you guys. I respect you guys fully, and I appreciate being a part of the gang. Thank you.
What are the requirements to join Cwap? Do we have any, Jamar? Because I'm sure people, after seeing the stream, inevitably going to say, "Oh, I want to join Cwap. How do I do that?" Like, what message would you give to these people?
I'd say people who are competitive in crab, people want to commit, because it's a lot of playing over a weekend. So some people can get deterred by that. On the plus side, you also have people who are very op orientated, so you will have that bit of a learning curve. unfortunately, we are a small group. We have a very small admin team. So we are not really in a position to be able to kind of teach as you go. We'd like to, but we just simply don't have the manpower to help with that. So we do expect a sort of minimum competency. So if you're someone who's able to get diamond statues or even legendary statues now, um, with minimal effort, like we want you. If you're topping your local leaderboards or if you're constantly hitting stage 70 plus, we want to talk to you. We'd love you to have on board, be on board with us.
There you go, you guys. What's up, Fritz Boombeach? Yeah, no, but absolutely, man. Yeah, so there you guys go. There's the kind of qualifications. If you're a competitive person, if you really like to play the game, and you do reach diamond or legendary tier, seriously seek out if you're interested, guys, because these are big pushers here.
Yeah. So one thing we're trying to set up now is we're trying to set up a Telegram channel. So for anyone who's interested in joining Cwap for next crabs, they can just subscribe to this Telegram channel and see, uh, whether that's what they want to be a part of.
Right. Brian Bear in the chat says, I want in for next month. Well, Brian Bear, just like I said, yeah, go ahead. When are you going to set that Telegram chat up? Do you guys know, Jamar, when you're going to do that? Or
I think we're in the process of setting up, I think. I don't know. I just got mentioned like half an hour ago. I just haven't had time to read it, so
no big deal, man. No rush. No, but so yeah. Anyways, guys, so just stick to this channel. There's plenty of Telegram chats there. You can get a hold. I'm sure Jamar or whatever. But you guys can reach us pretty easily on through Telegram or Discord, and then we can always shoot emails off or messages to these guys, and we can hopefully see what happens. So, but nonetheless, again, a big shout out to Cwap and you guys. Keeping yourself legit. It was pretty awesome. So moving down the nominating list, guys, we have Rebel on stage 55, going RZCM Kevon.
Another Kevon one. I think I nominated this one. I love those Kevon players.
Oh yeah, Kevon. Shish guys like Kevon, guys. He is good, and he is meta right now in the Warship, so it's pretty dope.
He's just fun to use when you can find the right time to use him. I guess that's the way to say it.
Right. So here it is, guys. Again, please, the qualities are degraded just because of the file size, but nonetheless, you can still pick out what's going down here. This is Kevon, RZCM.
This was an HRZCM, wasn't it?
Was it HRZCM? Okay.
No, this one was tweaked to just be RZCM.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I soloed this on Nat as well, but I used a really freaky formation with HRZCM with the boat of Scorchers landed in between. So, somehow I managed to still get it, but it was.
I think that's the one I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with all those boom cans, I'm scared, Jamar, that you put a Scorcher between all that. But
it was for the front. It was for the rocket.
Oh,
See,
okay.
this stage was divided. You had splash in the front and then tons of single point in the.
Right. But look at this, you guys. Even with the Kevon, you can see the second win, the pink troops there, how well those came into the clutch there. And there you guys see, now his stats, I mean, yeah, it's not as clear as day, so I can't pick. I know it's 84 on gunboat. It's probably a 172, right? Or something like that. But nonetheless, big shout out to...
probably.
Right, to Rebel from Cwap too.
A lot of us switched to 163 early in this crab because it got so hard so fast. I think I made the switch from 172 to 163 around stage 50, maybe late 40.
Wow. Yeah, no, guys, there were statue swaps during this for the big guys. Like they didn't just settle for one layout. They had to actually adjust. That statue storage was busy, moving around statues and whatnot.
That also plays to why having a pacer is so invaluable, because you get to run different statue layouts on those. So for Nat, I was on 172, and then realized my troops were dying a bit more often, so maybe I had to consider sacrificing that extra 2 damage and get an extra troop health in on Rebel. So started on 163 straight away.
Yeah, no, absolutely, guys. So there's a lot of swapping going on here in Cwap. A lot of swapping. So again, a big shout out to you. The next nominated video, guys, was stage 66 by TKD. He was running a he was running TGM. Sorry, I couldn't spit that out there. TGM
Yeah,
with
so
Bullet. Yeah, let's take a
this was like the problem stage that so many people ran into. Like I'm sure there were like I heard stories of people taking 5-6 hits on this one, and
wow.
it's just nasty. And TKD here manages to take the whole thing down in 3.
Wow. Insane, man.
And
I
this is
also
a
this was 66, right?
This is 66.
I got
yeah.
very close to getting it down in 3 as well. I was just a little bit off, so it was an easy 4 for me following this.
Right.
Yeah.
So he did it in 3, you guys, where many of us did it in 4 or 5. So this was just his opener here. We're just showing, right?
Yeah. This was the point where most people thought they had a chance. Like, I think people outside of Cwap, they had a looked at how many attacks they have left and thought, oh, okay, yeah, I could reach legendary. And then they see this stage and it's like, nope.
Hey, Jamar, will you say that the 60s were rough? Would you say that? I mean, for me personally, I'm like, man, these stages at high 60s, we're getting rough, man.
Yeah, but I feel that's a very, very good thing.
Of course.
It's
Me too. Me too.
yeah, I mean, it means that legendary isn't a participation trophy. It means
Right.
that it is what it says on the tin. Like, it's very, very hard to get here.
Yeah, and I'm totally for that. Legendary should be legendary. So the format of this crab was excellent. I think they nailed it just right in terms of how a crab should be, the length of the crab, and the difficulty of it.
Right.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, on my incinerator account, I only had gold. I don't know what I did last year, but I didn't play or something, and I only had gold, so I wasn't nominated. I wasn't able to get the legendary. So I mean, that's not to say that I didn't try my hardest. I tried my hardest, my friends. I guess it was just the fact that I'm like, well, you know, I, I got my diamond, so for next year I will be able to get the legendary. But no, nonetheless, I tried, and I did get to 68. I was top 3. I was number 3 in Hong Kong with that account. So, but they tried too, and so
One other asset that CWAP provides for its participants or members, I guess, is we've got a thing which not enough people use. It's called the data tracker. It's an online spreadsheet where you can keep track of how many hits it took you for each stage, but then you can also see how many hits the other people did for each stage, and you can also see what the CWAP norm is, or like what the CWAP par for the course is. You can see all that information. So as you're going into the next stage, when you're pushing, you've got all that information in front of you, so you know where people are dropping hits. You know if this is going to be a hard stage or not, so you know to really pay attention or just to kind of breeze through it. Like there's all this information really helps us push to more stages.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, so there's so many assets and resources available for the CWAP crew. So yeah, absolutely, Shish, definitely.
And we're always adding new things.
Yeah, it never stops, you guys. It never stops.
Yeah.
So again, another big nominated video here was by my buddy. This is Jamar's hit. This was Nat. This was stage 68. Again, he running the TGM here on stage 68. And let me pause it so we can get it and let it load up. And guys, let's take a look here. This was stage 68 by Mr. Jamar himself.
Yep. So fresh after people coming off 66 and contemplating life. They have a nice easy stage in between that takes maybe 2 hits, and then they see this again.
Right. That's what I'm telling you guys. This is what I'm like. Okay, fine. I got that. I did that last one like 4 or 5 hits. I can't remember, but it was around that time. And I'm like, cool. Something's gonna be easier. And I see this stage. I'm like, really? I'm like, goodness gracious. Another one. And these are my least favorite ones when the shields are just all over the place.
Yeah. So it was Yeah, it wasn't exactly the most helpful.
No. Man, that nice shot on all those boom cannons over there, bro. That was nice. I just couldn't help but comment on that. Man, Bullet is though the savior though for Banks. I mean, if it wasn't for Bullet, you guys wouldn't be really reaching this far in the crab. Would you agree?
Oh, for sure.
Right. So I
For
mean,
sure.
so a lot of, you know, lot is owed to Bullet though for his just his, I don't know,
His
Hey,
ability
manliness.
to
honestly,
eat lots of damage.
Yeah,
That's what it
his
is.
manliness, right? But yeah, it's crazy, guys. It's amazing. But Bullet, if you look at it, is the #1 hero used in the Mega Crab, and for right reason.
yeah.
So nice open there, man. Beautiful hit, guys. And this took you how many hits there, Jamar? This was 2 or 3?
This was 3 hits.
Wow, man. Dang it, you guys are dope. I look at this, I'm like, man, I want to be like Jamar when I grow up. Well, I mean, in Mega Crab, I mean, but no, like I said, I mean, it's just, I mean, these guys really, guys, this game's all about strategy. You got to flare. Flares are important. Smokes are important. Shocks are important. GBE use is important, which I am a failure of that. There's times where I use it, and they'll be like, dude, bro, you used your GB too much. And there's times where I leave a bunch stacked, and they're like, dude, you had like GB to use. And so I'm either misusing it or not using it. But nonetheless, guys, it all plays into a decent and a fruitful crab journey.
Brian wants to know: was this a 3 troop health? Was this a 163 account?
Yeah, I swapped to 163 at this point.
Okay, so this was a 163 at this point, guys, like Jamar said.
Snuggles asking about no glasses today, OP, and then you got Suramani saying, "Are you a full-time YouTuber?"
Oh, Suriname, I wish I was, man, but I'm not. But it seems like as much as I stream, you'd think I was, right? No, my friend, I do this. It's hobbyish for me. It's hobby right now for me. I enjoy it, and I do appreciate everybody supporting my channel. I never thought I'd have over 5,000 people subscribe to my channel. I just started because Nick and Knight inspired me, folks. But thank you. And then Snuggles, you want the glasses? All right, hold on.
It's for your eyes. You gotta.
It's for my eyes. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
protect your
Definitely. So, guys, you saw there. Look at that, Jamar carving around that big old octagonal base there on 68, getting it down in 3, making it just rain amazingness. So, big shout out to you, Jamar, on that. And if you guys are wondering why I keep going back to this screen, it's just because of what transitioning when I don't want you guys to see all my chats in Telegram or whatever open. So I'm just trying to, be, clean, I guess. All right. So my buddy Jamar, nicely done on 68, my friend. Next up is Marky Mark on stage 70, guys. Let's see, where is Marky Mark's attack here? There it is. Nominated 2 times. So big shout to Marky Mark. Let's put that in and pause. He, guys, did go in heavy Zuka bullet taunt here. I'm beautiful hit. Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, crabbing really pulls from all skill sets. It's primarily PvP, low GBE stuff, but you still have some core rushes that you have to get done.
Right. Absolutely. So it looks like this might have been his second hit because
This looks like the second.
Right. So this was his second hit here, folks, and so I mean, this is his second hit, so if he finishes it here, that's not a bad second to do this in 2 hits. I think I ran Warriors on this one when I was playing when I was messing around. Go ahead, say that again.
Yeah, what? Heavy Zuka is always fun to watch.
Right. Oh, this is stage 70. I'm sorry, I didn't get to stage 70 on my opdestroy account. Something like this. It looked like this. Yeah, no, heavy Zuka is always fun to watch. I love it. I'm getting wrecked by it sometimes. I think who was it that beat me? I think Gabriel on Warships did a heavy Zuka bullet taunt and got all my engine rooms. It was insane. Man, Bullet takes a lot, folks. He does take a lot.
Yeah, so notice where he flares to get those heavies out in front. Most people, when they kind of smoke to the back, they kind of smoke that front shield, but it doesn't create separation with the heavies and bullet. So you need to smoke. You need to actually flare one of the distances there.
Wow. And you can see here bullet taunts, guys, and the Zookas come out, and they just are pretty much free sniping that core. And guys, just like that, my Marky Mark dude takes it and makes it look so easy, which it's not, but makes it look so easy. Nice job, Marky Mark.
Yeah, this is all
good.
Yeah, big shout out to you, my friend. All right. Who else do we have here? So Marky Mark. So 75 next is don't let me botch this, Jamar.
Lammergeier.
Lammergeier. Okay, I'll let you say it. Lammergeier. Nicely done. Well, let's find you, my friend. 75. There it is.
This guy is like the old school come with a plan alumni.
Nice. I love that, man. That's great.
Yeah, he's been there for ages. So
right.
Back when they only did VP pushing.
So this guy's running another RZCM with Kevon here on stage 75, guys. So let's take a look here. Man, microwavers here. I know those on Warships. I see those. I'm like, ah. And look at this guy.
Was popular.
Yeah, he was popular. And he was very popular. And
for the replays, at least, for the replay reel.
Yes. So, guys, don't discount Kevon, you know. He does, with that second wind, it works very well with RZCM because he does bring him back.
And we had Rifleman Life Leech as a tribe, so keep that in mind. That was a buff to second wind also.
Yep.
Hey, Skull Crusher Boom Beach in the chat. Hey, Op and Shish Triple J. Well, that's not triple. That's Jamar Skull. 18th on global. Awesome. Nice, Skull.
Hey, Skull.
And guys,
we got Double D asking. So, is Jamar Dream? Did you ever play an account named Dream?
No, that's not me. But we did have someone called Dream,
right?
Who is with us.
But man, look at this, you guys! Just cleaning house here on stage 75 with RZCM and Kevon second wind.
Yeah.
Wow.
With these hits, timing is always so critical because you always run out of time, and more importantly, GBE management. Like, I don't know if you have seen, but I don't think he's used a single shock yet.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even notice that. Right. Wow.
But he's got a lot of nasty stuff coming up, right?
Yep. Yeah. So he's going to need it.
He has 2 microwavers to go through, and he has the 2 rockets that are behind the core. He needs to make sure that those microwavers don't fry his girls. So he needs to keep them shocked.
See, again, guys, GB management's huge, Mega Crab. You need to know when to use it and when to not use it. And so, well execution there.
And which abilities to use, because like if you're saving your shocks for the end, then you got to use other stuff to distract the defenses, or med kits or whatever else, but not shocks.
Right. Absolutely. So, guys, it goes into play. A lot of these times too, when we have the privilege of looking at replays because these guys are so awesome, just because they did it doesn't mean you're gonna have a free pass to getting it too. You got to use your skills and knowledge and brain power to work your way through that as well. So, yeah. So it's fun though, man. I enjoy it. All right, so guys, next up that was nominated was Tomba. Oh, we all know Tomba, yeah. Tomba, what's up, Boomtown? Tomba, guys, was nominated stage 77 here. Let's take a look at my good. Let's go. I know Tomba. He's good. Isn't he German, by the way, Jamar? Is he German, Tomba?
Yeah, he's.
And we know, guys. I know all you guys know Tomba. He's just a
remember his YouTube account is called German Boom Beach.
That's right.
Slight hint.
That's right. That's right, and he's visited my stream sometimes. So yeah, that's right. Duh. German Boom Beach, hence the name, Tomba. All right, guys, Tomba did go in. Let's take a look here at Tomba on stage 77, and he was running T-Med and Bullet. Interesting. This. Oh, and a rifle and a rifleman for the front boom cannons. There we go.
Yeah, I don't see any medics. It's just Banks with a motor.
Oh,
rifle.
I'm sorry. The riflemen kind of look like medics to me in a sense. Maybe these glasses are messing with my eyes or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, they look like medics, kind of, right? I guess whatever with guns.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's important here is where he lands those rifles. So he lands them on the left, and he has bullet on the right. So he's using bullet to tank all those boom cannons on the right, and he's using those rifles on the left as fodder.
Wow.
And the life leech really comes into play here because those couple of rockets at the top start hitting off some rifles.
Yeah,
And
guys.
as they're about to die, he just wants to make sure that all his tanks don't get picked off by the boom cannon.
Right.
So throws a super warrior on the left because they work great as distractions for rocket launchers, as you see now.
Yeah. It's amazing, guys.
The shock blaster locked down.
Yeah, and look, then he smokes Bullet because Bullet was just taking it. But you guys can see the expertise these guys show forth. I mean, like I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't have thought to bring riflemen to take that and then drop Bullet on the right. Like it's amazing, these guys, the mindsets they have with Mega Crab. It's crazy. It's great.
Yeah, Warship's giving us the same view to a degree.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, congrats on Legend X.
Oh, thank you, Jamar. I appreciate it, man. No, I'm just I'm keep playing because I want my chest. You know what I mean, man?
Oh yeah, you might as well go as high as possible.
Yeah, I am.
So look at where he throws that super warrior.
Yes, because he nailed that other shot. Well, the other shot wasn't, but well placed. And look at that, guys. Tomba taking it down, man. Holy smokes, that was a beautiful hit on stage 77. Right. Right. Kenvic Life. Hello, my friend. How are you? XB Flippo. Hey, Op. Nice. I have a little time to watch. You crab video helped me. Thank you. Oh, thank you, man. I pushed my 4 accounts to diamond with none crab accounts. Thanks again. Oh, well. You're welcome, man. I'm glad you learned something off me. Thank you very much. All right. So, guys, big shout out to Tomba. Mr. Petrick is up next, guys, and he was nominated for stage 80 here. So I don't know if Mr. Petrick's in the chat, but he's a beast as well.
Yeah.
Let me find it. Stage 80, Mr. Petrick. There it is. Let me pause it here and go back in. It's loading, and let's play it. And so, Mr. Petrick, guys, I didn't see his stats at first. Maybe I should have looked at the beginning, but
I think going past this point, everyone was running 163.
Right. Yeah, TGM here. I gotcha. Those Grens have value, guys. Those Grens have value.
So another nasty stage. Shield gens all over. Just when we thought we had enough with 66 and 68.
Gosh, man.
Pops this one.
What even makes it look worse is those 3 CMOs there, man. Just
yeah. So it's.
I'm waiting, Jamar. They're going to be adding grapplers soon. I can just guarantee it, man. Can you imagine? Banks would be.
Has Rick told you something?
No. I can't. I'm not guaranteeing. I never said it was going to happen, but I can just see them coming. You know. I mean, so it'd be like almost like a. All the other prototypes are out there. It'd be like, oh, you guys are, you're not being fair to me. Would say the grappler.
We don't have sky shields.
Yeah, sky shields. So I could see sky shields and grapplers coming, just to tweak because there were sky shields. There were, right?
Like the first crabs, yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is that I mean the team's probably seeing that these players are just all they're using are banks, Granks, TGM. They're looking at these analytics and.
But what are we supposed to use? I mean, when you put every type of defense into a level, there's only one thing that can actually hope to survive,
True.
and that's armor.
Right. No, absolutely. No, it is. But I mean, they might want to spice it up and say, hey, well, let's see you use banks on this one or TGM on this one with the grappler or something. I don't know, but I know Shishk, you're good with grapplers and you don't mind using TGM with grapplers, right?
I mean, to an extent, right? But well, I don't know about TGM, but just tanks in general. Grens maybe not, but because if you're going to get grappled, then the Grens are throwing their grenades on bullet, and that's not good.
Right.
But I doubt it. I doubt they'll change anything because these are just recycled crabs. Essentially, they're just tweaking a few knobs here and there to give us the new crabs, but they're all recycled. So we never saw grapplers before, so I highly doubt we'll see them again. To be honest.
Interesting. Well, we'll see, right? So Mr. Peter, this is his second hit, guys, here on stage 80. And what happened there? Did it just end? Wait.
I think, yeah, it was his third hit. So, I mean, he's pretty much free sniping the core.
Okay. So, guys, see, he was free sniping. So, like, hey, I don't waste anybody's time. So, we'll just put it at that. So, again, big shout out to Mr. Petrick. And then we got another guy, Mr. Rebel, again, for 81 nominated. Rebel was nominated, what, twice? Was that twice, I see? Yeah, it was. Nice. Yeah, Rebel for 81.
Yeah. Bag, isn't it? I know it's.
I know. I want to wait for you to say that. Okay. Guys,
so I played under Rebel.
Right. 81.
If you're wondering why the Chinese name, it's just because I'm a massive troll.
Yeah, he was just trolling the Chinese. Like this is Rebel, the guy that's also Warships leaderboard number 3 position right now. That's Jamar. That's the guy that we're talking to right now. This dude is a beast in Crab and in Warship.
Right.
I'm just very lucky.
So here he is, guys, being nominated for a second video here. He is going banks here on stage 81. Let's take a look here. Again, Jamar, guys, at his finest. There it is. See the Rebel? You guys, does that look familiar? Go look at the global leaderboard in Warships and tell us what you see up there. All right.
And when you view the profile, you'll see he's changed the name and it says Jamar is Rebel 3.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Now, Jamar, what was the reason for you dropping, I guess, the other tanks on the other side? Was it just to kind of maximize and maybe distract the rockets a little more? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like because you're at a stage where you're running 6 troop damage and you don't necessarily have as much time to clear I wanted to clear the front, but I wanted to do it as fast as possible. So with a couple of tanks on the right, there's like all the cannons are just in the middle, and there's only a couple of flamethrowers and rockets on the right. So I figured the tanks can survive on their own.
Wow.
Clear.
And look at that, man. Just I mean, you may look so easy there. Beautiful. Yep. Now, for the shields on the right, it's playbook rules to pretty much first clear a little bit, then get down there, correct?
Yeah, but the problem on this stage was that shock blaster south of the core. So yes. I knew that had.
Right.
And then once that's done, you can kind of run back, get the shields, and then still have time to hit the core.
Right, look at that, guys, just running. He's like Hail Mary there. He knew time was of the essence.
So yeah, this one had to be because this was kind of like 30 seconds left, and I think I got that core down with 1 second ago. Last hit. Yeah.
Wow.
Came down to the second.
That's crazy, man. Came out in a second. So, guys, time also you gotta add factors into these hits as well. So you gotta move. You can't be sitting around, picking your nose or anything. So you gotta keep moving. But big shout out to Jamar. That was a beautiful hit, my friend. Congratulations on that. And then last, guys, they have nominated to this replay list here is again by Tomba. Big shout out to Tomba. He was nominated twice as well. And this is 83. Let me get it right here. Yeah.
And for the next Crab, we'll have even better replays. The nomination system wasn't put into place till after Crab was over. But this next time, people can nominate the moment they see the replay. They don't have to go back and nominate it. So we're going to have probably even a better selection.
Yeah.
And, there's a few more nominations. I just didn't scroll down enough. So we still got more replays after this, guys. But this is Tumon 83 running Heavy Zuka. Let me get that. Heavy Zuka and Bullet Taunt here on 83. Let's take a look.
And Ben wants to know, Jamar, did you ever finish Global Warm?
Nope. That's the only thing I've never gotten. I finished third. Yeah, I finished third. Second, this guy, TKD, who's an absolute beast from Japan. He finished second that crab. And then there was one Chinese guy that finished first. I think that was the crab.
Wow.
So yeah, TKD deserves some love here because he was the one that concocted up this strat.
Is this Tomba?
No, it's TKD.
Did I just
From
play
Japan.
did I just play the wrong one?
It's okay. I mean, it was because Tomba, like we all followed
Gotcha.
the same hit.
Gotcha.
TKD was to try this out.
Gotcha. Wow, look at this, guys. The Bullet eating the mines like the beast he is. Wow, clean. Clean. So there we go, guys. That was stage 83. And about TKD.
At Ben Washbrook, I mean, I thought I'd get it this one. I ran out of hits. So, oh, sorry, I ran out of hits. I ran out of time. So there I am in 12th on stage 88. Going into 88, I had 5 hits left, and I had about 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I didn't use up all my hits, which is
Wow.
annoying.
I know, it's
So
crazy.
I would have expected to hit around where Tomba is at 92, but Huda just destroyed us. So big shout out to Huda. It's great to be playing with him.
Yeah, no, for sure. Big shout out. I actually met Huda in Helsinki, Finland when I went. And he's a very nice dude. So
Yeah, he comes across as very humble.
no, trust me. When I met him, man, he was like I shook his hand and he was just like, "Hey, it's nice to." He's just a nice guy. He's a nice Finnish guy. nice guy.
Yeah, I found all the real beasts are humble. All the guys that talk a lot of talk, they don't really have it in the end.
But he was quite gentleman, and he dressed when he met with us. He was well dressed. He didn't have a tie on, but he had a nice little kind of suit on. And he just looked it was just very well dressed dude too as well. I'm not paying attention too much to dudes about where they dress, but I mean, hey, you just notice it, you know. All right.
Yeah, I think what makes Cwap as great as it is that we have all these collection of guys who, they've all come because they want to be ultra competitive. They want to be as high as they possibly can, and up to the point where they've got so many different guys who have got the capacity to be global number one, and it creates a lot of competition within each other, and the result of that is it helps us to all get better as a result.
Right. Sorry, I was just texting my wife.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then plus, on the off chance that some of us simpletons can provide some replays or some alternative strategy, that also helps the guys at the top because, we're bringing in thoughts and ideas that maybe they hadn't considered.
Yep.
Right, no, absolutely. All right. So again, a big shout. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I was texting my wife. I didn't catch on to that. But no, like I said, big shout to Cwap. Okay. Next up, we had 83. That's 84 now. This is Rebel. Again, Jamar, congratulations. Another nomination for you, my friend, because you are the beast that you are. Let's take a look here, guys. This is Jamar on stage 84. 84. And Mr. Jamar running HRZCM here. Was that Kevon? Did I see Kevon as well on that? Oh.
Includes a very nice floody dance here.
Nice. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's because of Warships, but I'm starting to really like Kevon with second.
Yeah, he really is. I think Shishk really. You brought out Kevon Shishk really. One of your
I've been
videos.
campaigning for Kevon for
Yeah.
well over a year, but now that more people are playing him, we're also finding more innovative ways to use him.
Yes.
So it's great.
Yeah, no, I remember when I first learned about Kevon. I mean, I didn't use him at all either. I just I didn't really think about his second wind that much. But I
I was
think Shish
telling
did a video.
everyone go to level 6 second win. That's really when it changed. As soon as they bumped up Kevon to go to level 6 on his abilities, that's when my story for Kevon changed. That's when I started telling everybody you've got to upgrade second win level 6.
Right. But what was really cool, I think we had a Gren speed or some kind of Gren damage in the tribal regions, and Shish said he would just run Grens and spam the heck out of second wind, and he would just clear the base, kill the base, right, Shish? I remember you did something like that.
Yeah, well, anytime you get a lot of GBE, like if you have a GBE gain tribe, which we haven't really seen again, but Kevon is just ruthless on that because if you give him GBE, he turns it into truth.
Right, right. So, guys, look at this right here. Jamar just escaping that microwave or getting right past it. I mean, makes it look so smooth, man. So makes it look so smooth. And there it was. Congratulations, Jamar. That was a beautiful hit.
And people always underestimate his hero perk, his galvanizing presence, because every time he heals somebody, they have a damage reduction shield on them, sort of, for a couple of seconds. So that helps to reduce incoming damage.
All right, and thank you ZZZ Town for subscribing, my friend. Sorry I don't have my my little thing up. It did play in my ear, and I just saw that from the Fuzzbot that you subscribed. Thank you ZZ Town, ZZZ Town. Thank you, buddy. So yeah, absolutely, guys. So I'm telling you, there's every hero we have. There's something for everything in a sense, if you think about it now. I mean, Shish Kebabber, okay, man, subscribe too. Thank you, buddy, for that. I appreciate that. But no, I mean, Shishk with the cluster grenade, right? In season 1 of Warships, that was huge. The cluster grenade was the one that got me legendary 10. So there's just so many different ways you can use heroes that actually benefit your troop loadouts.
Yep, again, that was another rank 6 edition. Cluster grenade rank 5 is junk, but when they upped it to rank 6, oh my goodness, it got spicy.
It got spicy. All right. Stage 88 was nominated next, guys, and that was, it says Tomba. So let's take a look at this one here. This was Tomba on stage 88.
And a small Warships note, I did some testing last night. You do have to get Brick to max to get her max cluster grenade on Warship. So it's not.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. I think they learned their lesson after the first season.
Okay. You have to, I guess. All right. And we thought it was that easy, right, Shish?
And I thought it was just available at rank 3, but no, it's not. It's at rank 5 in Warships to get the level 6 cluster.
Wow. So, guys, Tomba opening up here, getting his troops up over here, his tanks, to clear all this junk. Man.
I'll tell you, one so hard.
What's up? Smoking tanks?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they're so slow.
Especially after
Yeah, after the hasty crab, right. It's, I'm telling you guys, it was hard for me just to grasp when I was running banks or tanks. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so slow. But especially after coming off the hasty crab, right? So I know, man, and they're tough to smoke too, because they move so slow, and your smokes only last so long. You got to make sure you're smoking right, the timing's right, everything's right.
Well, and they fan out so much. Like once you get to your kill zone, they really fan out a bunch. So trying to smoke that properly can be a real challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys can see here, Tomba just taking this to Pound Town here, with a med kit on his tanks. How cool is that? It's like a signature right there. It's like, I got enough GV to do that, so boom. And Mr. Tomba does take that one down. All right. It does show we have one more, you guys. 89.
I think we wanted to show, like,
was there a Huda one in here?
Yeah. I obviously got to that point.
Right.
It's a little hard to hear, Jamar. At least I'm having trouble hearing.
Yeah, there's a.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I
You guys hear
actually,
me now?
yeah, I actually see some more in here too. There's more than just that. There's 89 plus. So we have 89 by Tomba, and then we have 90 by Tomba, 91 by Huda, 92 by Huda, and 93 by Huda. So we got 3 Hudas coming up, guys. So moving on to stage 89. This was Tomba once again. My buddy Tomba. I'm actually German too. I just don't speak it. I know I say Guten Morgen is good morning. I know some curse words too, but that's from my grandma. She taught me those.
Eins, Feins, Dreins.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know. I used to
know.
know how to count.
I know, man. German's a beautiful language. I love eating German food. German food. Bratwursts are amazing. The schnitzels are good. Um, my grandma was complete German. She came here from Germany, Pirmasens, Germany, and she learned English and she made the best Wiener schnitzels and all that stuff, man. Woo, good stuff. So I got German blood in me, Tomba. We're related somehow. Well, maybe not, but
So one thing good to note here is, um, sometimes what most people do, if you're smoking to the back of the shields, they will also, um, they'll smoke the very back so that the troops are gonna get back and prepare. But you see what Tumba does is he just lets the troops come out of the pops cry the moment that the so that they don't get hit by the shock launcher there.
right.
It's all about it's all about time
I know, man.
because you can't necessarily afford to waste 10 seconds with your troops.
Right,
You want to get builds down as fast as possible.
right. There's so many mechanics, guys, on these crabs where you have to really rely on the speed of your attack and the maneuvers because time, you're not given unlimited time on these things. If we were, we'd probably beat them a lot because we'd just be chewing down the core the whole time. But it's not like that, and you got to really think time-wise too.
We would bring bullet and 8 boats of medics. My gosh, that would be horrible.
Right, exactly. So if it was unlimited time, it would be something silly like that, right? Absolutely. So then, beautiful hit by Tomba there, taking it down in 2 hits there. All right, guys, moving down to stage 90, another one by Tomba here. Let's take a look at this one. This is stage 90, guys. Stage 90. If you guys didn't hit stage 90 like myself, this is all new to me too as well. So let's take a look here at stage 90 by Tomba. A lot of these stages, though, do kind of look the same, but just get difficult more in building health and, DBD, right? So it's like,
Well, yeah, but proto placement can be a
yes,
real bug too. I mean, sometimes they're just really in a bad spot. Look at those triple CMOs by the shield gens. That is not.
yeah, right.
There's one coming up where what she said applied exactly. I think 91.
Dang it, man. We'll be there right after this one. But this is stage 90 here, guys. Tomba. Now, again, a great thing for CMOs to distract them is obviously they take the troop that has the least amount of health. So in this case, it's critters, and mostly it is critters. So usually people can use smokes to smoke a CMO and throw critters on top of that, just for all those CMOs to attack those critters under smoke because they can see through smoke, whereas other
Depends
defenses
on
can't.
your troops and your statues.
Yes.
Because unless you've got 2 perfect troop health boosted, a Zuka has less health than a critter. So it'll attack critters. But in this case, everyone was running 163, so that was not a problem. But it can be a problem with less.
Yes, thank you for that. I didn't bring that up. You're right. The statues also, guys, it's all about statues too, because your Zukas do have minimal health as compared to their firepower. So yeah, that does come into play.
Well, yeah, as compared to a critter. So you got to be careful like that. The strategy doesn't always work. It depends on troop health.
Right. All right, guys, 91. We are going to finally get to see Huda, the big guy. Now, I will say, I played him in Warships at one time and I actually beat him. So I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. I beat Huda. That's crazy. But I did. But he probably just messed up. Maybe a fly or something got in his eye or something. I don't know. But big shout out to Huda. This is on stage 91, folks. Let's go take a look at what Huda did. And he was running all Alzuka bullet taunt. That's cool. I love watching these ones.
I think it was this was a 4-hitter, I think.
Was a 4-hitter. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Oh
a
yeah.
4-hitter.
Yeah.
But you look at that front.
Gosh, dude. Doom cannons, machine guns, and he's running Alzuka. Sheesh.
He ran ZCM.
Oh, was it RZCM here? I thought I saw Alzuka. I mean, maybe they had different buddy. They had somebody else tagged. Okay.
When it's this bad, you literally want to tag the front.
Right. Is it obviously like elementary, like where you have to actually you should be going for one side of shields on one attack, right? Or you just open up? Is that what's the protocol on that, Jamar? Like, is it expected to get one side for shields?
You have to try. You have to try and get one side of the shield.
Okay.
Usually, to this sort of map,
Right.
because well, you're at the stage where these maps will definitely take 2 hits. There's no way that you can solo these at stage 90 plus.
Right.
Purely because if you use bank GM, you're gonna have enough time to get to the other side, clear the shield, and then go to the core.
Right.
You're not gonna have enough for RZCM or Heavy Zuka to get to the back and the core.
But you can see here, guys, RZCM with Everspark, and it looks like he had the Critter Swarm. Again, really distracting those CMOs because there are dirty number of CMOs right there. That's just gross. So he gets back. I like that. He's like, oh, let's pull back here and move over to the right. And the right's not that pleasant either. I mean, you got sniper towers, but you got those rockets and I'm sure they're doing a lot of DBD to these troops. And it's just, I don't think it can keep up with the rifleman life leech. And look how fast those rockets are just melting the troops. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Man, I don't know how you guys do it up at the top like this, man. You guys get this far. It's just amazing. It's just absolutely. You out of here? Where you going? Oh, swimming.
Yes. Scipio is saying that only 2 players in the world beat the stage.
What?
Yeah. Tomba and Huda.
Wow, that's right. Well, duh, yeah, they're the top dudes there. Yeah, for sure. Tomba number 2, Huda number 1. Dang it, man.
This is the stage where the Chinese, like the top Chinese guys, stopped at.
Wow. Big shout out to Tomba and Huda for showing us that it's not always the Chinese that win, right?
No. I mean, we can say we crushed them this crab.
Oh, nice. So that was his second hit. That was his third hit, I believe, right? That was his third hit.
That's it. Yeah.
So this is the 4th final hit. So guys, even the best of the best. I mean, these aren't easy. I don't know if we could see the defensive building damage, but it was probably strong. I like how he went there to get that shock launcher first, because he knew it was probably gonna be a problem. And boom, guys. Boom goes that dynamite. So there we go. Beautiful job, Mr. Huda. 92, guys, also. So after seeing that one, Huda did get 92. So let's go look at 92 as well, because that's pretty cool. Mr. Huda, 92. RZCM again. Man, the machine guns. Yikes.
Ouch. Scipio is saying Huda didn't realize Tomba had shared his replays on telly. Well, he'll be even more prepared next crab if he's crabbing with us.
Right. You can see, guys, he's carving out a nice piece on the right side here. RZCM to make sure he secures both of those 2 shields.
Owen says, is it just me or did the Chinese not meet expectations this crap? They seem to underperform. I don't know. Maybe they're upset about warships. I don't know. They're not looking too good on that leaderboard.
Man.
I mean, there's a guy at global number 3 called Rebel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. I mean, hey, he's a rebel. But he's also, I already knew it. It's our buddy Jamar, he's just trolling him. I like it. So Huda coming in, guys. Didn't want to mess with that was nice. That nice little family of machine guns on the left-hand side. I could see why. Oh, bullet shock knuckle, Shish. How'd you like that one? Yes, bullet shock knuckles, man. Huda bringing down the house with bullet shock knuckles. So that was a 2-hitter from Huda on stage 91. Oh no, that was 92. Yeah, 90. I was 92. Sorry, guys, 92. I'm sorry.
92. So from now on, this Huda's the only one who is going into this uncharted territory here.
Oh, okay. So 93 is Tomba already was done with after 92. So Tomba got to 90. Huda got to 94, but 93, guys, was uncharted territories, right, Jamar? Like you said.
Yep.
Right. So, guys, let's take a look here. Here's stage 93. 93, running banks here in 93. Let's take a look what Mr. Huda did here. Notice how he drops bullet on the left, you guys see? So he could take all those cannons and boom cannons. And he put a super warrior on that shock launcher because with every swing, they freeze it like a cryo bomb or cryoneer would do. And very well placement on that. We didn't get a 94 from Huda, Jamar? Maybe I should look in the list and see if it's in there. Maybe I just spoke too soon.
I mean, it was also just where he stopped, so.
Oh, right. Yeah, just the damage. Right, gotcha. But guys, this is stage 93. Only one person got here, and it's Huda. It's a sight to see here. You guys can hear people in the background. Those are my kids. They're going to swimming lessons right now. Again, guys, you can see that Banks is the most used meta for Mega Crab. It's just bullet and tanks, Banks. That's just the go-to, you know.
TGM has a really strong showing too. I don't know. Personally, I use TGM more than Banks on this.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, but I mean, I just see Banks a lot, and yeah, TGM there are ZCM, there's room for that, but I think the majority, I would say, a lot of people using Banks. But yeah, to your point, Shish, I use a lot.
I would disagree. I would say TGM is the majority, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's tanks in that one too, I guess. So,
in terms of combo, I mean, all tanks, they're not as versatile as Tank Grand Med. The Grens really give a lot of versatility. They clear mines. They save GBE because it's less to drop.
Yeah.
The only time you really run into an issue is when you just need to do some straight down core pounding, because obviously the Grens don't have as much single target DPS as where the tanks do. But other than that, I really find the Grens a lot more useful myself. I don't know.
Well, no, yeah, I agree. I just it's always you normally see when I see replays, it's Banks, but Grenadier TGM is or you're not using medics with TGM. Yeah, you are. Duh, TGM.
Well, yeah, TGM. No, I'm just saying. I think it's close. To me, I don't think it's a runaway with Banks, but I might be wrong. I don't know. We need the data for that, but it's not clearly the go-to choice. Is my
right.
It also depends. Like, I think I heard who that meant. Like for that, they bang TGM will spread out, so you don't exactly need that.
Right. So, Noah, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. That's a lot of levels, says Sir Yummy. Yeah, I know, man. It was. It's crazy, bro. These guys are beasts up at top here. And again, these are the top 100 of the Mega Crab. That was pretty difficult, guys. No one broke triple digits in this Mega Crab. And Jamar at the beginning of the stream read off all the people that Cwap stamped players that were in this top 100. So again, a big shout out to all you awesome people here in the 100. You can see it. I'll try to go super slow as I move up, but I mean, absolutely incredible. You guys just rocked it. You guys just rocked it. I'm proud to be a part of the team. You know, I mean, it's cool. Thanks for letting me in, Jamar.
Owen's got a good point. He was saying that for the top guys, and he kind of said it wrong, but he fixed it. Yeah, he does see them using banks a lot, so he supports your argument as opposed to TGM. But I don't know. When you go through the replays, you see a mix of both. So I'm not sure.
Right. No, absolutely. No. Yo, what's up, Mike? Mr. Mike Darby. But no, I didn't mean like the like it's just that banks just seem to always be the go-to, you know, but yeah, there's always a place and time for everything else. Yeah, so maybe I should have corrected myself. Not everybody's using it all the time. It's just the most, I think the most. Yeah, you're probably right, man. Maybe it's 50-50 tanks and TGM.
I think it's about 50-50 because I mean I'm looking at all the replays. I honestly don't. I mean I don't know if you actually went through and saw the replays in the bot this time because you push early, but to me it was 50-50 going through the replays and seeing what's working.
Right. I mean, it also depends on the boosts. So if you consider the hasty last time, Grens were the MVP because they were clearing everything. I would actually say that I use those more. I use TGM more than that crap.
Right. The only problem with that, I would say, is because they're going so quick, flaring them, you'll get them in front of the tanks quicker. And then
not on Hasty Crab because everyone was capped out at the same speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tanks ran the same speed as the Gren. I mean, even though it was, I mean, they in normal mode they wouldn't run as fast. So you would think the Grens would have an upper hand on that, right?
No, remember there was a limit. Everyone had a speed limit. All the troops reached the speed limit where they couldn't move any faster. So when you flared them in Hasty Crab, they all moved at the same speed.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah. So then,
no, but the tricky part with Grens is when you have to do any of the smoky stuff that requires like smoking behind shield generators. You have to be so careful with Grens not to kill your troops. And that's where Banks really shines, I think, is when you've got to do the smoky hits because smoky TGM is just a mess.
Right. Duffy Press says, how many of those top 100 guys do not have endless reserves? Well, I don't know.
It's pretty safe to assume they all have it.
Right, guys. Like I said, I mean, endless reserves, guys. If you can afford it, then I would suggest that you try to go for it. If you love this game and you love playing it, and you're very active in it, you know, on operations or warships, it's a sure win. If you can afford it, get it. If you can't, I understand, but it's a game changer, guys. It really is. So anyways, there it is, guys. So again, big shout out to Cwap for really representing the Mega Crab leaderboards here, global leaderboards here, in this previous crab, and Huda breaking up top there, getting his name planted right on top of the number 1 there.
Yeah,
94.
Big shout out.
Yeah,
this is his 3rd crab win.
His 3rd crab win. Wow, man.
So
big shout out, man. It's crazy. Some guys just have it, you know. They just know. They just play. They play and they play great. So, anyways, again, I'm sorry if I didn't get to everybody's comments today. It was just more discussion and kind of showing stuff, and you know, kind of going off of that tangent. But I did, you know, I could always watch it later and see what you guys are saying. Opdestroy thinking to return to Boom Beach after 4 years. Cool. Suri Yamani or Suri.
Do it.
Suri Yamani. Yeah, please, guys, listen. Warships is a game breaker. I mean, it's amazing what they've done with Warships. Yes, minus the bugs and whatnot, but it's a game changer. And like I said, I could say that could be just the game and it'd be just fine. But let's keep the game going, guys. It's a great game. I mean, and they just put the biggest update out at the Warships, and it's a great thing. So, Skull Crusher, great to listen to the minds of the top crabber as well. Yeah, minus me though, Skull, but yeah, absolutely. Jeremy Jacobs, sounds like you need a nap. Oh yeah, no, look, guys, I'm still kind of sick and congested, and I didn't sleep well last night. I even tried taking melatonin, and I kind of woke up, and I felt good, but I've just, you know, it's still, you know, I'm still kind of sick. Maybe I sound sick, Jeremy. That's probably what it is. But thank you, buddy. Anyways, Mr. Jamar, I know it's late in your neck of the woods, and I know you didn't get much sleep yourself. So
Yeah.
I want to thank you, my friend, for being here and getting up at while the sun's down over there, and getting on here and helping us through this.
No, I mean, thank you, OP, for hosting this, and I want to give a shout out to Shish as well. Thanks for being on.
Sure.
But also want to take the time to give a shout out to Crazy Turtle and Huda. Like they did a stream earlier on, and gave us only love for Cwaps. It was great. It was great to.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. No, absolutely. Turtle did a stream yesterday with Huda. You could actually see Huda, and it was a great stream. I watched it, and it was awesome. So big shout out.
Did Turtle say he wanted to join Cwap? I haven't seen the whole stream yet, but I thought I heard that. Was he going to join with us?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, Huda for the long term, he wants to. I think what we do at Cwap is we try and make sure that there's none of this task force politics, prejudice, things like that. We just want to make a service that if you are a crab and you're a competent crab or you have a competent skill level, try your hand out and play with us. We want to include you as possible. It's just that we have so much that I wouldn't say it's like but we do have limitations. We're all players.
Right. So politics aside, guys, that's what Cwap's about. They want to just have fun and play the game. They don't want drama, right? So
yeah, basically like whatever your task force, that doesn't matter with the crush. You come and crush crab with it.
Right. Well, folks, I want to say thanks for everybody coming out today. I really appreciate you guys all. And again, Jamar and Shish, thank you for joining today. I appreciate it. And you guys keep on doing what you're doing. I'm excited for the next Mega Crab, and let's keep crabbing and keep warshipping, guys. Keep those warships moving, please. It's super fun.
I'll just ask for the audience, when are you planning your next Warship stream, OP?
Well, folks, I would do it today, but I won't be able to unlock anything, just upgrade stuff. So, I mean, hey, I guess I could today, but I was thinking tomorrow when I have the tokens to do it, but I don't know, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's because those last long, man. They can last long.
Yeah, no, they can. Yeah, we got Uchab Kumar saying we need Task Force Wars update. I think they're going to be working on that in the near future, probably. They've hinted.
Right, guys, and what that might mean is warships versus warships. So basically, you'll be able to gather your task force and your warships, and you guys will be able to battle other task forces in that kind of way. I'm thinking that's what it's going to lean to. Maybe in the future, guys, they might just finally say, "All right, fine," and do it. But right now, their biggest update was warships. So let's see what they can build upon that first. But it's still going to be fun. If you can do warship versus warship, it's still going to be fun, I think. So, and I'm sure they'll have cool ranking systems for it too. So just let's taste that first, guys, and then maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, this is fine, we're good. But anyways, folks, I want to say thanks to everybody for being here today, and stay tuned. We'll see what happens. There might be a wild hair. I might just stream warships. We'll see. But Warship Wars in TF, like TF versus TF, but battling other. Yes, Skull Crusher. Absolutely, my friend. He loves that idea. Skull loves it, guys. If Skull loves it, it's going to be good. Trust me. We got boombeach Kamikaze Spock in the chat. What's up, buddy? Welcome, my friend. Respect the shield. Other than that, guys, there it is right there. Huda number 1 on the tribal mega crab. Big shout out to you, my Finnish friend. And guys, until next time, we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Sorry, it's taking me a while to stop my stream.